This is my prime example of people that's puppet masters trying to control the narrative.
Who's really pulling the strings behind all this chaos? Whispers of hidden puppet masters manipulating the narrative have thrown fuel onto the fire, igniting a storm of speculation. Power struggles, scandals, and an insatiable thirst for control. This isn't just politics anymore. It's a high-stakes showdown where every move counts and every player has their secret.
Stories new at 6. Embattled Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is mounting a re-election bid. Henyard made the announcement in a post on her Facebook page.
As the battle intensifies, the truth lurking in the shadows threatens to change everything. The question is, are you ready to uncover it? Her path to power has just hit a dead end. Barred from the ballot, Tiffany Henyard's only remaining chance to stay in the race is as a write-in candidate. Many see it as a desperate losing gamble, but with her political career on the line, can she beat the odds, or is this the final chapter of her reign? Tiffany Henyard, once hailed as a rising star in Illinois politics, now faces a career implosion that's as dramatic as it is shocking. Translation: judges judges are patient as they are riding candidate. Barred from the Democratic ballot, accused of extravagant spending, questionable leadership, and relentless targeting of her critics, her grip on power is slipping fast. From financial scandals and FBI investigations to heated clashes with local officials, the fallout has left her political future hanging by a thread. This is definitely a person who's not still living the best life. As calls for her resignation grow louder and whispers of a recall circulate, one pressing question remains. Has Henyard hit the point of no return, or does she still have one final move left in her arsenal? Hey everyone, I'm Olivia, and welcome to Red Rumbles, the channel where the drama never takes a day off. Today, we're diving headfirst into the chaos surrounding Tiffany Henyard, the so-called super mayor of Dalton, Illinois, as her political empire crumbles before our very eyes. From jaw-dropping allegations to fiery public showdowns, this is a story you won't want to miss. Tonight, Tiffany Henyard's political downfall reached its boiling point at a contentious Democratic caucus in Thornton Township, an event held in place of a primary election for the first time in decades. With the stakes higher than ever, Henyard, who was vying for re-election as township supervisor, suffered a devastating blow when her name was disqualified from the ballot. The reason for her downfall? A failure to present a full slate of candidates, including a certified assessor, left Tiffany Henyard's campaign in disarray. The event itself was
appears if she wants to run for supervisor again, it will have to be as a write-in candidate.
far from ordinary. Hundreds braved the cold, gathering outside the Homewood Flossmoor Park District Auditorium, eager to witness the high-stakes political spectacle unfolding within. The tension in the air was palpable as Senator Napoleon Harris masterfully orchestrated the proceedings with surgical precision. Inside, Henyard was visibly shaken. Accusations flew as she boldly claimed that Harris was running an illegal process, adding fuel to an already fiery situation. The once confident leader now appeared cornered, her political future hanging in the balance. Yet Henyard's protests fell on deaf ears as Senator Harris secured the nomination, effectively eliminating her from the race. The crowd's reaction was telling. Far from rallying behind her, attendees erupted into mocking chants celebrating her political loss. The chaotic atmosphere marked a dramatic shift in public sentiment against the embattled leader. "What do you think about the outcome of this caucus?" asked. "Was Tiffany Henyard treated unfairly, or was this a clear reflection of her leadership?" Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tiffany Henyard's dual roles as Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor once painted her as an ambitious and determined leader. However, those very positions placed her under relentless scrutiny. Allegations of financial mismanagement and misuse of taxpayer funds began to surface, shaking the foundations of her political standing. One report revealed jaw-dropping spending habits, including a single day's charge of over $33,000 on Amazon, Critics were quick to accuse Henyard of prioritizing personal extravagance over community needs in a town with a median income of just over $24,000. Outrage spread like wildfire as residents condemned her for living lavishly at their expense. These revelations triggered investigations that exposed further financial chaos. Under Henyard's leadership, Dalton's general fund plummeted from over $5 million in 2022 to a shocking deficit of nearly $4 million by mid-2024. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, brought in as a special investigator, didn't mince words. She described the financial situation as dire. Henyard's leadership style fueled more controversy than confidence. Public meetings turned into battlegrounds, with heated exchanges between Henyard and trustees dominating headlines. Her infamous declaration, "I'm the leader, the mayor, not the trustees," alienated even her closest allies. Critics described her leadership as combative and dismissive, and the Dalton Village Board accused her of running the town like a dictatorship. The resentment reached its boiling point during disputes with the Dalton Park District. One glaring example, her administration's decision to withhold permits for vital park improvements. Projects funded by grants worth tens of thousands of dollars were delayed, sparking outrage among park officials and residents alike. Henyard's critics called these actions vindictive, driven by personal grievances rather than the public good. And in areas where people's views were valued, what do you think? Is Henyard's leadership to blame for these setbacks, or is she being unfairly targeted? Let us know your thoughts. As her political troubles mounted, the situation escalated to a federal level. The FBI launched an investigation into her administration, probing allegations of misconduct. While no charges have been filed against Henyard directly, the federal inquiry has cast a dark cloud over her tenure. Adding to her woes, one of Henyard's closest allies, a former deputy police chief, faced bankruptcy fraud charges. For her opponents, this investigation served as damning evidence of corruption and questionable alliances in her leadership. But Henyard wasn't ready to back down. In a fiery Facebook video, she lashed out at her critics, accusing them of orchestrating a smear campaign. Yet, her combative tone and fiery accusations failed to restore public confidence. Henyard's administration's decision to issue citations for routine park maintenance only added fuel to the fire. Critics labeled these actions as petty and counterproductive, further eroding trust in her leadership. The fallout extended beyond politics, stalled community projects, and missed opportunities left residents frustrated. Grants for park improvements worth thousands of dollars risked expiration due to delays in securing permits. Taxpayers, already burdened by Dalton's financial struggles, now face the possibility of footing the bill for unfinished projects. What's next for Tiffany Henyard? As her political empire teeters on the brink of collapse, the people of Dalton are left questioning, is this the end of her reign, or does she have one final move to play? The standoff with the Park District symbolized a broader struggle for Tiffany Henyard to maintain control. What once seemed like strategic maneuvering now appears as mismanagement and neglect, further tarnishing her reputation. What do you think? Do these disputes highlight a failure of leadership, or is there more to the story? Share your opinions in the comments as the political drama continues to unfold. Henyard's inner circle is beginning to fracture. Longtime allies have distanced themselves, and rumors of staff resignations have circulated widely. Even her attempts at damage control through community events and media appearances have been dismissed by critics as insincere. But the challenges don't stop there. With her name removed from the Democratic ballot, Henyard faces an uphill battle to stay relevant. Her only option to run as township supervisor is as a write-in candidate, a daunting and often losing strategy. Meanwhile, calls for her resignation as Dalton mayor are growing louder, and whispers of a potential recall effort loom on the horizon. Tiffany Henyard's fall from grace serves as a stark reminder of how unchecked power and ambition can lead to political ruin. Once seen as a trailblazer, she now stands on the brink of losing everything. Henyard's story is far from over, and the repercussions of her decisions will likely echo across Dalton and Thornton Township for years to come. Whether she finds a way to bounce back or fades into political obscurity, one thing is certain: her legacy will remain a hot topic of debate. What's your take? Was Henyard a victim of political sabotage, or did her actions seal her fate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Henyard's story will remain a hot topic of debate. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to SKB Diary for more updates on this unfolding drama. Turn on notifications so you never miss the latest twists and turns. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.